Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Officially in the Building, and today we are watching Mopi's side of the story. Now, last video we watched, who was it? TD Presents. They did TD wrong. They did him greasy. Kicked him out the group for some shares. You know what I'm saying? I think that Mopi left. TD got kicked out, and Los Polos got kicked out. I'm not sure what happened to Los Polos, but if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get 200 subs by February. Yeah, without further ado, let's hop into this video because this video long as hell.
What's up, you guys? It's Mopi.
Mopi.
The title and the tweets that have already gone out on Twitter, you guys already know.
I have no idea
what is going on here, most likely.
I don't.
And yes, I am leaving Too Hype, and I'm going to be talking about why in this video.
Please.
Before getting into things, I want to.
It has everything to do with TD, most likely.
First few being that I turned down being in the 100 Thieves deal. And I chose to leave.
Oh, yo, what's going on? Yo, what's going on with 100 Thieves? I feel like as 100 Thieves came in, I feel like that's where things got grimier and grimier. But what's going on with the two? Like, who's the owner of 100 Thieves, and what is that too?
I'm not doing YouTube for the money or the clout. I don't like that word, but I gotta use it. It's not fame. It's just
clout.
Internet clout. I'm not doing it for either one of those things, and I got serious issues with 4 of the people in the 6 members of the group.
That man got a hickey on his neck. You
not
see it?
Counting
on this side.
I got respect for them, but the rest of them, no. And for anybody thinking I'm making this video for money or clout, you are sadly mistaken.
Wait, let me see if you got ads. He don't even have ads, so he's dead ass serious about
money.
This.
You guys have no idea. So much money, and so much clout too. Because I'm not about like. I could have faked it. I could have faked it and gone along with everything and been a part of 100 Thieves. I would have loved to be a part of 100 Thieves.
But you put your...
And that would have been a lot of money, too. But
you put your personality, your humanity to the test.
For those reasons. I'm doing YouTube for fun, and being around those guys is not fun. Knowing all I do now about the group, I would not be able to like have pride within myself and be happy knowing I'm staying with these guys, knowing all that they have done. So I'm leaving. I have no clue what I'm going to do, but I'm not being around those people. And getting into talking about everything, they sent me a cease and desist letter.
Bro, what's up with the cease and desist? Is Too Hype scared that they're going to say something crazy? Like, how serious can it be for you to be like, alright bro, we're going to send a cease and desist to these people that are leaving? Like, is that a regular thing? Or am I not thinking Too Hype is like a big corporation kind of thing? Like, to me, Too Hype is just like EMP, like a group of friends making vids. Maybe Too Hype is like some bigger like thing, like they're trying to make like a brand.
I do need to be careful with what I'm saying because they're threatening to sue me. I've literally only said L Hype, and I'll be making a video, and they're already sending me a cease and desist letter. Like, what does that tell you? Like, they're willing to do and say anything. I'll be going into a lot more later about that, but yeah, I'm going to be talking about a lot. So I need to make it very clear that I'm still legally a part of Too Hype. I have left the production side.
Did the audio... Wait, is that... No, that's the video. Okay, never mind.
Technically still part of the group until formal corporate matters are resolved, so that is why so much of this video is very vague.
Brand, for real,
continuing on.
That's crazy.
But the big picture, and if you don't care to sit through the entire video, which I hope you do, because you know I hope not to make it too long, but there's a lot to possibly take away from this, and just.
Should I put it on? Wait, should I put it on that speed? Hold on. He said 1.25.
To know about the online scene, but I've just been completely used. Just used and abused.
Yeah, let's speed it up. I'm not gonna hold you. I need to speed it up only because of the fact that I don't want this video to be super duper long.
And abused, like as Tyler, like everybody just
Tyler.
Forgetting
Okay,
about
Tyler's
Tyler, only
TD.
caring about Mopi, and Mopi showing up for the videos. Everybody just doesn't care about Tyler. And
oh, you're Tyler. No,
they're
Mopi's
gonna
Tyler.
say otherwise. Like when I put out my tweet, they all just tried saying they helped me out more than anyone, showing texts of support, like all that stuff. But no, I'm not having some fake agenda fake agenda that went out with like TD and Los go out there. Like, I'm saying the truth. So again, nothing to talk about with Cash and Mitchell. They're good people, but yeah, going
Cash
into
and Mitchell. Who's Mitchell?
One of the
I'm assuming
that I have
who's Mitchell. I don't even know who Mitchell is.
Everybody's probably wondering, like, wasn't that your friend since elementary school? Which
Wait,
yeah,
who? Wait.
They're good people, but yeah, going into each one of the individuals that I have issues with. I'll start out with Jesser because everybody's probably wondering, like, wasn't that your friend since elementary school? Which, like,
I feel like LSK kicked them, like, wanted them to leave due to the money. I feel like Jesser had, like, a little resentment a little bit. But I kind of feel like so did LSK and Zach. I feel like LSK, Zach, and Jesser had a resentment to Mopi, Los, and TD. I don't know for what though.
Yeah,
maybe some like behind the scenes stuff.
He's gone though. It's just Jesser. There is no Jesse, and he's been doing some really nasty stuff.
Oh, wow.
That I don't ever care to see him again or talk to him again. First of which that happened more recently, but I'll get into stuff that happened over the year and past years. And Chris was supporting this too. But Jesse saying I'm fighting serious demons.
Okay, he's been going through a lot mentally. He's been fighting some serious demons. Y'all are feeling someone who's not okay.
And he's worried about me and basically just painting me out to be like mentally unstable because I put out my L-Hype tweet. Like, I can't.
I'm not gonna lie. That kind of, sorry I keep pausing it, but that kind of worked because like when I seen Mopi like this, I was like, is Mopi okay? Like, is he dealing with something? Like, it's just weird for him to like do something like this. Maybe because I don't watch him, I don't see him happy.
And like the disgust for what he's doing. I never thought that getting into YouTube years down the line, I would be having my own brother manipulated by Jesser and tried to be used against me as a manipulation strategy by him to make people think that he cares about me and that he's reaching out to my family to support me. Like I can't even, like, it's crazy. I can't. I'm speechless. I don't know how to do it.
I'm speechless
because it's so ridiculous. After I saw Jesse talk about my brother in his video and my mom too, which is 100% not okay with me.
Oh wow! So this is a personal thing with him and Mopi. Wow.
I texted my brother and this is what he said. I can't imagine how weird it was for him to be talking to
I'm not gonna lie.
This
is a lot to read. Hold on 1 second. It's all good, bro. He did some weird shit with mom too. He's so effed up. Who is this? Whose video is that? Check out the first minute. So we go. An hour? Okay.
Like, they've never talked before, and he's trying to make it out like he was trying to help me by talking to him on the phone, and then he just said online, like, he's like, I don't even know what to say. And the eyes too, like, he probably just rubbed his eyes and started to just get watery eyes. Like, it's an act. It's all a manipulation act. He does not care. He only cares because he wants to uphold his online image. That's all he cares about. That's all they all care about. That's it. And they'll say and do anything to keep that. I gotta take accountability for not being entirely open with how bad things were with me this year, but I was open enough and things were visible enough to see that I needed help, and Jesse was never there for me. Jesser. It's not even Jesse anymore. Just Jesser was never there for me. And when I talked to him in person and he said I hugged him and tried to use it against me, whatever, like, he hugged me. I wish I said just, like, I don't get away, like, whatever, but yeah, he asked me what my goal was with L-Hype tweet and if I wanted a bag. Like, he wasn't going there to check on me or really talk to me. He was he made me feel bad. He tried to make me feel bad about the hate he was getting. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, and the fact that he tries using the rent that he helped me out with and that he helped me out with my channel in the first place, and he uses that against me to, like, keep me under his thumb.
That's tough.
Terrible. It's not friendship. That's not a friend. Because of all the stuff that's been happening, I wish I never took his help. And I almost wish I didn't go.
Oh, so he holding it over his head like, yeah, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be this pop. You wouldn't have this clout or this bad. That's crazy. For them to be friends that long and for to say that.
The YouTube house in Yorba Linda. I wish I just went to college sometimes and didn't get, like, this deeply involved in this because how bad it's turned out. Like, I've literally just been a pawn, I feel like, to his grind to 10 million subscribers. Like, yeah, he helped me out with that stuff, but it's all because he just needs people around him to make videos. And supporting that feeling that I have of being just used. When we made the VR channels, he took 51% of my VR channel. Like, all those channels were just started up for money because the VR channels were the fastest growing at the time. He took 51% of my channel and then bragged about it. Like, I heard that, and he'll deny that or whatever, but that shit stuck in my brain, and I could never believe how this dude can say that about his elementary school friend that he
crazy,
owns, like, his channel, and, like, that's something to brag about. Like, it's like nothing I want to be around. And another story too, just how, like, selfish this dude is, and actually all the guys, this applies to all of them, but we were in a Discord call.
Damn, Cash too?
It was time for Moochie to join too. We were talking, and I was put it out there. I was like, hey, is anybody else willing to give up a % or two so Mitchell feels more part of the group. Nobody wanted to. He's just on a tiny salary now. Mitchell doesn't own a % of 2A. Jesser was not willing to give up 1% for our elementary school friend, one of the dudes that adds the most to the group. Pure, good person, funny, entertainment. These guys and Jesser could not give up 1% for him. We could have all given up a %. He could have had 6% too. That sounds amazing to me. But no, he's just on a tiny salary because they can. Because it's a business. It's not for fun. It's about fun or friendship. It's a business. And the thing that makes it so annoying is they try to paint it as not a business, and it's all about the friendship and all of them doing it for fun. It's like, no.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's crazy. That's another W for AMP, because look at Too Hype right now. Eviscerated. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine starting a group with some, well, I guess your friends, and then turning it into a business brand and being like, okay, let me get my money. You stay broke though, alright? Like, that's crazy.
Stop being so, like, stop trying to keep the greediness and selfishness in the dark. Like, that's just aggravating for the people that have been abused by it. Like, own up to the shit. Like, stop lying. Like, it's so bad. Like the Sidemen are a great example. Like, they're a wannabe Sidemen, but they're terrible people. Like,
what else is a Sidemen?
Group from LA. Like, it's bound to be fake as hell, just greedy, selfish, self-gain, like, all of that. So, Sidemen are amazing because they're genuine. Mm-hmm. They do stuff fair.
Exactly.
They don't abuse people on the business side. I found out some stuff on the business side that's like, what the hell? I don't care about the money like that, but I want to be treated equal. I want to be treated with respect.
Exactly. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you're a member, Mopi. Like, you should be.
They're not real people anymore. They have ascended past humans, normal people, and they're.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like no matter how many people's in a group, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, everybody should be treated equally because they all bring something to the table. You know what I'm saying? In their own unique ways. So it's kind of like, why would you cheat somebody? You get what I'm trying to say? Like, why would you cheat somebody out of something that they work hard for, that they put all their effort into, all the energy, you know what I'm saying? Put their heart and soul into. You're going to cheat them out of that? Come on now. That's what I'm saying. Too Hype, bro. Too Hype is looking real grimy right now.
They just make decisions like
I gotta see the other side of this, because
Jesser
and Mopi, they looking real grimy.
Were talking to TD about kicking me out of the old house in Yorba because I was like hanging out with my ex-girlfriend, or I was just not uploading enough. I never knew that. Just like Los and TD didn't know they were kicked, and Mao too. They didn't know they were kicked until it was already.
And Mao, don't forget Mao.
Feel the need to like have normal conversations. They just make terrible decisions on their own, like, and it's just it's nothing to be around unless you're a part of it and wanna just. I don't even know. I'm so glad I'm out of it. And the weird thing is too, they're in denial. Like, they're just so deep in their own lies and just thinking that they're right and everyone else is.
I'm sorry I keep pausing, but it's like, if you felt like bro was slacking for real, you should have just been like, yo, push him to the side, like, yo, or like had a group meeting, like, yo, listen, bro, you know what I'm saying? You're not uploading for real. Like, we feel like you need to step it up, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like you slacking. Like, as your friend, I want to see you succeed. So start uploading, bro. Like, if you need help, if you need video ideas, let me know. If you need somebody to be in a video with you to make it more lit, let me, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Too Hype is
the bad people going out to get them.
But then again, I gotta see the other side of this.
Something he said to me was, all change is good change. It's like, so nobody can get lost in the money, in the internet clout. Nobody can lose themselves. That's not a thing. Like, I've seen how this dude talks to people, like his editors and people out in public, like working people, and it makes me sick. It's like, again, just YouTube gods, like looking down on people, talking shit about people, because apparently they feel like they can. Like, apparently they feel like they're the next American Sidemen and they could do whatever they want.
American Sidemen.
It's their heads are gonna fall off. They're getting so big and they can't. I'm trying to make a joke. I don't know. Another situation that stands out in my mind is we were out eating. It was Jesser, a friend of ours, and me, and we were at Cheesecake Factory eating outside. Mm-hmm. We didn't even have our food yet, and Jesser sees this kid like walk by or whatever, and we can kind of see when someone's kind of like looking back and might recognize us, and he's like just begging for the kid to not like walk over and say hi. And it's like, it's a little kid and his dad, like, and Jesser's just begging, like, no, please don't come over here, like, leave us alone, no. Like, I swear. And it's like, this kid, it's probably gonna make this kid's day, at least day, probably a week, or something like that.
I'm sorry I keep pausing. There's just so much to say, like, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, maybe because, like, right now, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're very low right now. Like we don't have as many subscribers as they do and shit, and as many subscribers and stuff as they do. But bro, if I was at their level, I would be happy to see my my fan base. You know what I'm saying? We're not even my fan base. My I don't even know what would I call y'all? I don't know. Officially gang? I don't know. I would be happy to see y'all in public. I'll run over, dap y'all up, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause at the end of the day, the people that follow you and support you, subscribe to you, are the people that made you, bro. Just cause you don't feel like being, you know what I'm saying? Like, just cause you don't feel like, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't matter how you're feeling. The people that helped you get to where you are, you should always be ready to see them and talk to them. You could have just been like, hey, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. Took a little picture. It wouldn't have been nothing too much. You know what I'm saying? It would have took like 10 seconds out your day for real. But, you know.
Just meeting Jesser. But the other side of it is this dude is begging for him to not come over and say hi. Chris put this in Jesser, like, that he's better and doesn't need to, like, talk to the people that support him. And it's like, it's nasty. And I feel bad as a friend that I couldn't help stop that happening. But he was just living with Chris and Zach for so long that, like, these terrible attitudes about just life just completely just changed this dude. And then thinking it's okay to paint me as mentally unstable online just because I'm saying F the group, L-hype, and he's trying to, like, it's just so mind-boggling how, like, what happened. And it's really sad, but I'm just getting away from it. I'm not gonna rack my brain over trying to change people. They're just so deep in their own ways. It's like, I'm just leaving. I'm not being a part of it.
Right.
Moving on to Jidel. This dude has just treated me like trash for so long now. In the videos and outside of the videos, this attitude that he would have in my videos of not giving a shit. Like, he would put a smile on for his videos, snap like that, and for my videos, he would just look like he does not want to be there.
Like,
acts like a terrible person just to have in the videos. And yeah, I talked to Jesse about this, and he said he noticed it, that he actually treats my videos, not even other people's, specifically mine, less than others and cares less. I talked to Chris about it too. He said the same thing, that he noticed it. And when I tried talking to Jidel about it, he said, I'm sorry, or he said he noticed it, and then he's sorry, but in this video, I was looking off to the side at Mitchell off camera, just like excuses. Like, I didn't confront him about this issue for a while. That's on me. That's on me that I let it go on again. But it was just, I'll go into some stuff later. But yeah, I've just been pushing off a lot of my issues. And that was
if you don't want to be in a video, just be upfront.
It just really goes to show that this dude was low-key hating on me for a while, because this same situation
I dislike people that do
can you
stuff
please
like
act
that.
better in my videos?
Like, just be
try to
upfront,
camera.
bro.
Years down the line, it's happening again over like a 6-month period. I don't know how long, just a really long time. And it's like, this dude's like 25 years old and puts on a smile every single time for his own intros, and then he wants to like act like he forgets to put a smile on for my videos and not like own up to it. And it's not even like it was just about the videos. Like, he would talk down to me as a person.
Oh wow.
Like, he's just, and if you look at his tweets, the way he tweets, this dude thinks he's just on another level and he's super intelligent or something. Like, and it makes me like hate, like, I'm not being a part of a group where some dude was low-key hating on me. Like, I'm not ever supporting that guy again in my life, and that's not a person I want to be friends with. And you guys shouldn't want to be friends with someone that makes everything a competition.
Exactly.
And wants to take things away from you that you've done. This is kind of petty stuff, but just like example was like when I broke his ankles. He made a whole video saying I didn't break his ankles. Hoodies have been my thing since like elementary school, and I've made multiple hoodie collection videos, and he still wants to say he has better hoodies than me. Like, you can't just have custom shoes, he needs to have hoodies as well. That needs to be his thing too. And it's like, I'm not
he feels like he's insecure about himself then. I mean,
and tries to devalue.
Why would you make a whole video
like,
dedicated
to
getting your ankles broken by somebody?
And the craziest thing about it too, and this just, it's insane, is that I was Jesse's elementary school friend. This is a brother treating his brother's, or so this is a dude treating his brother's elementary school friend with such disrespect. Like I can't, like, great brother to do that. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm just getting out of there. Here's some clips to show what I'm talking about. Not sure how long it's going to take, but check this out. And keep in mind, too, that this happened at the Yuurrrrr house 2 years ago, and it happened again.
Yo, what's good, guys? It's Jidel. Yo, what is good, guys? Yo, what's good, guys? It's Jidel. Yo, what's good, guys? It's Jidel. Yo, what's good, guys? It's Jidel. Yo, guys, it's Jidel. Yo, what's good, guys? Yo, what's good, guys? It's Jidel.
What's up, you guys? It's Mopi. Today I'm here with everyone in the house. What we got going on today is some 2-hype dodgeball. What's up, you guys? It's Mopi. Today I'm here with Jesse, Mitchell, and James. What we got going on today is another storytime video.
Bro, he looked like he does not want to be there at all. Yo.
The theme for this one is going to be straight on a boat in the ocean. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right, let's get started. If you guys haven't seen this series before, you guys will understand it really easily. Basically, I'm going to set What's up, you guys? It's Mopi. Today I'm here with Jesse, Zach, Chris, Mitchell, and James. What we got going on today is another Guess That NBA. What's up, you guys? It's Mopi. Today I'm here with Mitchell, James, and Jesse. What we're doing today is some Roomba fighting. I know you guys love the Roomba fighting, so we're playing that, but a little bit of a change up. What's up, you guys? It's Mopi. Today I have everyone here and Mitchell. Hey guys. 2 plus Mitchell. What we're gonna be doing. Anyways, so. Alright, you guys, we're gonna end the video there. Leave your thoughts down below. Which sport you guys think is better?
Wow. Wow. Nah, I see what he's talking about. That's not like, oh, you're reading too much into it. Nah, he literally was just like, even during the intro, he'd even look up and be like, you know what I'm saying, like somebody like Jester or somebody, or the other dude that's sitting on the couch right here. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, the whole, bro, that's crazy. The whole video, all
shout out the guys for being in the video. Shout out the guys for being in the video. Go check out their channels. Links are in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and Mopi out. Alright.
That was tough.
That was really tough. What's up, you guys? It's Mopi. We have another tier list video. Today we're going to be doing YouTubers.
Oh boy.
This should be interesting. Today we have everyone in the house. Jesse, Chris, Zach, and James. You guys already know how it works. We have 25.
Bro, this man James has a grudge on Mopi.
Try to, when you're putting it together, like go on, sit on the side and go like,
okay.
Go like that. Oh, James, you want to sit there so you don't block it?
What am I blocking? Oh, the GoPro?
Yeah. Like a guessing face or whatever.
Are we looking at the TV or camera?
Yeah, look at the TV. Right, thank you.
Oh wow.
Let him
I'm gonna eat it right now just to show how much I love Crunch.
You love Crunch so much you put it to C tier.
I don't understand what you mean around the middle. Wait, I'm gonna do it, bro. Mitchell, give me more light. What are you doing? Tyler, yes, you gotta go. What are you doing, Tyler? Fuck! Alright, I'm right here, I'm right. I'm going to the right. No, Mitchell, you gotta go back around. Go back around. Go back around. Look at the top middle. Tyler, do you see? Go back around. Go back around. Tyler, what are you doing? Bro, go to the top. Go to the top. Bro, I'm at the bottom. That's fine, Mitchell. Come back. Go to the bottom. Go. Dude, no, look at the top. Yes, the comeback is on. I don't feel well with you yelling at me like that. Chill. It's just a game. It's just a game.
So that is a representation of how.
Yeah, nah, they bugging out. He bugging out. It's a Mario game. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna rage over Mario Kart. You know what I'm saying? If I'm playing Mario, if I'm playing Call of Duty, I don't even rage over games for real. So I can't even relate to James in that situation.
Did me outside of the videos as well, like the clip where he just moved my GoPro for my shot, like that is going on. That kind of treatment is going on outside.
Yeah,
of the videos.
that's what he disrespectful.
It was just disrespect. Like, and no one disrespects me like that and then gains my support again.
I'm not gonna hold you. That GoPro situation, I would have just been like, oh, my fault. Where you want me to say that? Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, out of respect, because it's his video. I would be like, oh, did you want me to move it somewhere else so I don't keep sitting in front of it? Like, bro, simple stuff like that. But that was disrespectful.
Zach, he's just one of the fakest people I know. Like, so manipulative, and the things he's done to other people, especially Woofy. If you guys don't know, that's Zach's ex. He completely trashed her name on a live stream. I think it happened like twice or something like that. And he got me to think she was a bad person, and she did him wrong. When in actuality, they make you like hate who they hate, and you only hear their side, and then once you get out, you can hear the other side and be mind blown at how shit actually is, because you only hear their manipulative, fake side. It was the same thing that happened with Los and TD. Like, from Chris and Zach, I was not wanting to talk to Los and TD, and Woofy, I thought she did bad too, because of things they said, but they were just untrue to get me to not talk to them and keep the group, just everybody against these people, so they seem like the bad people. She was done so horrifically wrong, like, and she couldn't even defend herself. She tried suing for defamation, but that's a really hard thing to win on Twitch. So she just got her name destroyed online. Like, she's a good person, and I encourage you guys to check out her video, or the there's not like VODs, whatever, the streams, the highlight streams. Like, those are out there. Like, go hear her side. Don't just listen to Zach's manipulative, terrible side, just throwing her under the bus because he was being lazy with the videos. And I will never look at that dude ever the same again. And other things he's manipulated to me about, like earlier this year, I received terrible jokes from Chris and Zach. Like, terrible. Like, I can't even talk about them. And caused so much pain. Like, and I was already in such a bad place this year, and it's on me that I didn't tell them to stop. The only time the joke stopped.
Mopi's such a cool, like, I can tell he's like a genuine person. Like, he's like a kind-hearted person, and they just take that to, you know what I'm saying? What am I trying to say? Not consideration. They take that as weakness. They take his time. They take his kindness for weakness. Why am I stuttering today, bro? But they take his kindness. Oh my gosh. They take his kindness for weakness. I don't know why I'm stuttering today. But they take his kindness for weakness. And that's messed up. You know what I'm saying? He seems like a kind-hearted person. Just like the way he acts, his mannerisms and stuff like that. Like, he just... I don't know, bro. They did him greasy.
When I said I was taking a mental break and not being a part of videos, then they immediately stopped. That's what it takes for them to stop, I guess. But hearing those kinds of jokes, and that's what Zach and Chris find funny. I don't care to be around them and all else that Zach has done. Like, just seeing how fake and the manipulation. Like, I tried talking to him about it, and he just denied it. And it's like, these guys can't own up to anything.
Exactly.
And it makes you feel like, it makes me feel crazy. Like how Los, TD, and Woofy and Walker and everybody that's been done wrong by these people like feel crazy in some way. Like, did I do something wrong? What? Like, it's no. They try to do that, and they make you feel like they're right and that they didn't do anything. It's terrible. So I encourage you guys to check out Woofy talking about it. Los years ago talked about it. You can see the passion and anger in his voice talking about Chris and Zach because it's so aggravating that kids just go with what these dudes say. So
it's really just Chris, Zach, and
Jesse. TD made an amazing video talking about Chris's terrible 45-minute video, and just TD spoke on stuff as well. Like, go check out those things if you don't believe me. Like, the facts are out there. And, like, I don't know what this dude is going to go on live stream and say, but he could say whatever he wants and will say whatever he wants because he's, like, protected by Twitch and it's hard to sue for defamation. So he's going to do and say anything to keep his online image because that's all he cares about. Like, none of these dudes are going to go and work a normal 9-to-5 job again. They are going to say whatever they can to keep their online image, including making me seem mentally unstable, which Jesse, Chris, and Zach have already participated in. Like, Zach was retweeting, like, mental illness stuff, and it's just, like, it's such a joke. And moving on to Chris, I have never been more disrespected in my life than when I talked to Chris and went against something he wanted, which was, him and I had a conversation about the YouTuber trading cards when I said I did not want to be a part of those. I've never been so disrespected as a person before, and what I want to just be shit on because it goes against putting money in his pockets and what he wants for his business. Like, I don't even know what to say. And the amount of terrible things he's done, like, it's been talked about a lot, but the 2-hype auditions, I'm bringing it up again. Like, yes, everyone in the group went with it, but that's just because Chris is just the ringleader and wants to do what he wants to do, and, like, nobody really stopped him.
Yeah, I would say Chris is, like, the leader of this.
But just the fact that this dude was okay with people taking time out of their day, possibly going to sleep with thoughts about, like, thinking about joining 2-hype, when it was never a reality, never a possibility. Just all for his video entertainment, like, whatever. Like, it's just nasty. Like, it's so bad. And, like, the mistreatment to other people around him that I know about, like, I'll never look at this dude the same. And he could say, like, oh, he's realized a lot about himself and he's making changes. But it's like, in his tweet saying that he's apologizing for sugarcoating stuff, he's literally sugarcoating. He hasn't changed. Like, he should have said, I'm sorry for lying to you guys and manipulating you guys. Like, I'm moving on from that. But he said, I'm sorry for sugarcoating, which is sugarcoating the lies manipulation.
Right.
There are so many out there. Like, he literally had to delete the 45-minute video that he put out because it was so terrible. It was, I couldn't even watch it. I don't know how Los managed to sit through it, but he tore the video apart, like, breaking down everything, how it was such bullshit. TD's video as well talked about it.
Oh, like, so Los is
terrible.
the reason why
and
Chris...
just the manipulation, playing the victim card. Like, when I put out my L-Hype tweet and he put out all he did, like, feel bad for Chris, whatever, like, it's such a joke. And knowing how it really is, like, that's why we're all talking about this stuff, because it hurts knowing what the truth is, and then the fake agenda they put out being believed by kids. Like, that doesn't sit well with us. Like, we want to know, we want the people to know what the truth is for ourselves, so that we don't see, like, comments, like, not knowing what's really going on and things up in the air and assumptions made, for us to get stuff off our chest, and for the people to know that they're literally being manipulated. Like, these are just YouTubers.
I'm glad I'm not a 2-hype fan,
They're
bro.
gonna say and do whatever they want. They're not going to air out what they've done, or else they wouldn't have platforms. Like, and that's why I put out the L-Hype tweet on the night they won the Streamies. It's like, I don't regret doing that. Because if you guys knew all that I knew, when there's more stuff I can't even talk about, then it's like, you wouldn't blame me. Yeah, they don't deserve to be in that position.
Oh, you know what's crazy, bro? They got the cease and desist out, but it's like, do you think they're airing them out now? I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure if they didn't have that cease and desist, it would be over.
Mitchell, feel terrible that they're part of this. They're great people, but the rest of them, like, no, they're very selfish and just doing it for the money. And it wouldn't be such a big deal that they're doing it for the money and trying to retire off this stuff But it's the fact that they paint it like they're not, and they're good people. And it's like, that's where it's aggravating. And I'm not having it. I'm not having some fake agenda go out there about why I left, what happened to me. Like, no, I'm saying the truth. And I'm putting a lot on the line, too, to tell the truth. You guys have no idea how much I've walked away from to say this. And I'll never forgive Chris and Zach for turning Jesser into the person he is. Like, he's lived with them for too long. And, like, I couldn't... Like, I feel pain in myself as a friend that I couldn't do more for him and help him out. But between Chris, Zach, and James, like... there's nothing I could do, really. I mean, I probably could have done more, but I just have to accept it and move on and just know I can't do anything now. And hope after this that they stop treating people so terribly and they talk to people with respect. Every single person should be talked to with respect by these guys and not hurt anymore. Like, knowing how they talk to, like, editors and people that are helping them out, and, like, it's just, it needs to stop. And it's like, how did I stay a part of the group for so long with all this stuff happening? It's because I numb myself. You guys don't know this about me, but I need to make things... combine my two lives. I've been living this Mopi life, and then I have Tyler, my life, that I've been numbing myself and hurting myself for a while. And yeah, I've been abusing the sauce, the devil's lettuce. I'm not saying the word for demonetization or whatever, but yeah, I've been using that.
The devil's lettuce.
Nicotine,
wait, what is the sauce and the devil's lettuce? I'm kind of green. I'm not gonna hold you. Oh, weed? Oh.
Last year, alcohol, like, really.
I'm not even monetized, so it doesn't
so
matter.
bad this year, and I tried to quit so many times. I tried to get help. You know, I put, like, this text, and this is a great example of the kind of support these guys offer as friends. Talking about starting a drinking problem and stopping it, and just trying to get better. And then everybody only has time to just like it. Like, just thumbs up. Not a single word of encouragement or anything. And just goes back to talking about video shit. And it's like, okay, cool, great support. And then we got Jesser here immediately texting me after once he sees that for me to be in his sponsored video. Like, I hadn't talked about these issues I've been having. And then he doesn't even acknowledge it. He just asked me to be in his sponsored video. And then he says thank you, then I say one more thing to try to get some acknowledgement, and then he just says proud of me. If I hadn't said that one text before or after thank you, conversation would have ended. And I didn't hear anything in person. Like, no one cared about Tyler.
Wow.
Like, it was only Mopi. If Mopi could show up for videos. And it's like, it's sick. It's not real friends. It's like, I'm a person that was, like, I'm out of there. I'm not being a part of it. So things got so bad with me, I had no support, couldn't quit, that I went into rehab. I went into a place in LA for 25 days. It was October 21st that I got sober. I've been sober since. I'm not counting the days. I'm trying to challenge myself to do a year, but it's been really tough. And since getting sober, I realized, like, I'm not being around these people because they contributed to me using. Like, they do that stuff themselves, and they treat me terrible. So, like, it's not a good environment for me.
Dang, so
I want to stay sober. Like,
these niggas out here manipulating, got him going to rehab, stressing out TD in LA. That's crazy.
So I'm staying away from them. I'd hope to never see them again. While I was not entirely open with how bad things were for me, they'll say, like, they didn't know, and I just kept to myself. It's like, if I said I was taking breaks and I wouldn't upload and I wouldn't be around for weeks and, like, months on end, and no one checked on me for, like, months and months. And, like, my living situation, my hallway was so bad. Just everybody walks by it and thinks nothing of it, like what's going on in my room and, like, what I'm doing to myself in my room. And it's like, it got so bad with my hallway that it could be pitch black dark, and I memorized where to step to not step on shit and get to my room.
Oh, like, wow.
And I don't want to blame my living situation and how I was treating myself on them, but I'm not having.
Bro, this is crazy. Oh my gosh, they did Mopi so greasy, bro. Like, if that was, if I was in Too Hype, or if Mopi was in, like, my friend group or whatever, I'd help him out, bro. Like, let me stop yelling, because I'm actually genuinely getting upset. But, nah, it's like, why, like, you're so, like, Mopi's supposed to be your friend, bro, and you're not even helping him. You saw the condition that he was in. You saw him crying out for help over a text. Y'all just gonna walk over it, step past it, ignore it. Like, that's so messed up, bro.
That they were supportive of me or trying to help me. Like, it was just me. Like, and something that really stood out to me as a good person was Jeff, actually. He and I were talking, and he asked me twice, how's it going? Because the first time, it's just the typical good. You know, I'm not going to just unload everything if somebody asks me how it's going. So he asked again, and sincerely he asked. And I told him. And then he's like, let me help you. let's move the stuff out of your hallway. That's a really big thing if you're just living in like shit.
That's what
for
they
so
should have
long.
did, bro.
Obviously, you're gonna be depressed and in a really bad place.
Right.
Like, nah, not tonight. He said, no, we're doing it tonight. Like, you know you're not doing anything. Let's move the stuff. One night, we moved everything out of my hallway, which has been like that for months, in months and months and months. In one day, or one night, somebody that really wanted to see me do better and be in a better place
That's
made that happen.
crazy.
It's like, that's a real friend. That's who I'm going to go try to be around.
Exactly.
Not these YouTube, like, gods that think they just whatever.
And you know where they live? Cali. I rest my case, bro.
No. Like,
Any YouTuber that's in Cali or
and
from
Jesse wants to
Cali.
go online and
No,
say
bro.
I'm fighting serious demons. Like, no, they're the only demons I'm fighting, those guys, because they're trying to paint me out to be mentally unstable. Because I went to, like, rehab, because I was using those substances that are legal in my state. Like, I can smoke, and I can drink, and I could use nicotine products. And they're trying to paint me out as crazy for that stuff. Like, I don't, like, it's a joke to mental illness, and that they, like, care, and it's just such a joke. And it makes me sick, honestly. It's like, yeah, they care about me so much, but they're screwing me over on the business side and sending me cease and desist letters and doing what they're doing online, talking about me. Like I just want to move on from this chapter of my life and have people know what's really going on behind the scenes, how they treat people, and what they've done to other people. Like, again, Los, TD, Mal, Walker. Walker was done really bad too. I thought Walker did something wrong, but he's a good person. Walker is a good person that has been done wrong and just gets, like, just trashed on because they've made him out to
Just
be
like
a
you,
bad
bro.
person, and it
Just
sucks.
like you.
And I feel shitty that I was a part of it, but I'm out, and I'm just glad that I can talk about stuff, and I did not sign anything keeping me from doing that. Like, here's some text from Chris about the manipulation of Los to the group, and like, to me, like, I had to stop being friends with Los. I'm very happy that I can talk to him again, and I'm not being controlled by some dude. So yeah, it's just dumb. It's just ridiculous. Now I'm going to be going over some of the terrible tweets that have been put out by these guys because they need to be talked about, and just goes to show, like, just how ridiculous it is. Starting out, I want to clarify this one about Chris talking about hiring security and him putting that out there without this explanation, just leading people to believe that he had to hire security because of me or whatever. Like, I don't know, just to play the victim card. So the reason that Chris hired security
for Mopi
was because my dad. I had a talk with my dad, and I told him everything that has gone on, and my dad sat down with our manager at the time, or my ex-manager, and he told him, and he threatened Chris. Like, that's a dad. Like, I wish he didn't do that. It's not okay. But it's my dad just being protective of me, like, knowing what this dude has done.
That's a dad being a dad, yeah.
Mistreated me. When my dad shook Zach and Chris's hands, that he trusted them to be the older guys, and that I would be not going to college and living with these guys and these older guys, and to, like, be responsible and take care of me in a way. And they not only did not they did not do that, but they contributed to the bullshit. So yeah, my dad was pissed.
You know what's crazy? And I thank God that Mopi's okay now. If something would have happened, if something terrible would have happened to Mopi, everyone would be pointing a finger at 2Hype. You know what I'm saying? Because 2Hype didn't do nothing to help Mopi, bro.
And he threatened Chris. Like, that, it's not good, but he wouldn't hurt anyone. But that's what happened with that. And then more of the victim card. Joke's on me, I guess. SMH, right? Yeah. And then the one about, like, acting like he was there for me more than anyone else in his life. That sounds pretty familiar to Jesser's tweet saying he was there for me more than anyone else in his life as well. Right, they were both there for me more than anyone. Yeah. Let me put out these tweets showing messages.
Those tweets are on the same day
sending
too.
him videos to listen to or whatever, and checking in. Like, no, it's a joke. Same thing for Jesse. If he tries to put out anything, like, of him sending me shit like, oh yeah, I've been extremely down. Let me just listen to this thing and I'll be all good. Like, yeah, that makes sense. Also, I don't know what he's talking about with the block stuff. Like, I got blocked by him and Jidel, like, weeks and weeks before. So he blocked me first. I don't know what he's talking about. Speaking of Jidel, we're going to talk about his terrible tweets. Los had a great response to an emoji that fit perfectly to the tweets that were put out by Jidel and how terrible they were. Like, he's saying group payments are larger with more people. No, they're not. If we're doing a brand deal on the channel, they're not going to pay more because there's 9 people instead of 6. They're going to pay, like, let's say 100K. That 100K is split amongst 6 people instead of 9. So the 6 people get way more.
Right.
Yeah, same thing with ad revenue. We get that split amongst 6 people instead of 9 people. How? Like, no, it was business. It was business for money. And he wants to say he's so selfless and it's his passion, and he's not doing it for the money. Then why couldn't he give up 1% for Mitchell? Huh? Nobody could. Nobody wanted to. Chris even like
Yo,
he
TD and Mopi eviscerating 2Hype right now. I'm not gonna hold you.
This shit is not a friendship. It's not cool. It's a business. Don't try to play it off like it's not a business and you guys aren't greedy. Like, goddamn, that's what's so frustrating about this. And then Chris's tweets after he deleted everything and just wants everybody to move on and forget. I won't be entertaining any negativity, blah, blah, blah. To the fans, I apologize for sugarcoating. He's literally sugarcoating right there. Life is short. Let's focus on ourselves. Yeah, I'm just going to be a terrible person, and life is short, guys. Just forget about it. Just everyone move on. Focus on yourself. You're just going to get blocked. You're just going to get blocked, and I'm just going to carry on with my life and just keep being good and just doing what I'm doing. Like, it's so frustrating. That's how YouTube works. That's how the online scene works. Like, they just block out the hate and just carry on.
Sadly.
Like, check this out. These are the blocked words on the Twipe channel. It's a lot of shit. You can't comment anything negative. They don't allow any negativity. It's like, I'm not being a part of this censorship of the people. Like, you can't criticize when you get blocked and you just
Tyler,
it's so
Mopi.
dumb. It's nothing I want to be a part of. What was really tough?
Now, damn, they had like everybody they kicked out.
When I was in rehab, when 100 Thieves joined 2A, my name was added to the blocked words, and they put that out there, or they did that when they said that I was taking time off from videos. It's like they were just tired. Like, I don't know if they were just tired of people saying "Where's Mopi," but they literally added me to that. Like, that didn't feel good. And amongst other things, like seeing Chris like say no to Nate Shot when he brought up my name, and the way Chris said it was such in like a FU way. It's like, and just more nasty, weird stuff that I saw in rehab made my decision of leaving much easier, because that's a big reason why I went to rehab. I wanted to get sober and decide if I wanted to be a part of stuff or not. And I saw a lot and thought about so much that it was a very easy decision to leave. So since leaving, I've been just at my mom's house. I have not been doing very much. I'm going to be trying to get back into the YouTube stuff, but its motivation's been really bad. Like, this stuff has made me like consider walking away from YouTube, just because I'm not going to. I want to stay strong and make content and happily get back into it. But yeah, being around these guys, my passion has been completely just destroyed. Like, it has not been fun. And I'm gonna work on it, but I think there's a lot that you guys can take away from this situation, and I'm really bummed that, you know, a lot of people are probably gonna be like bummed that these are the people they watch for so long and look up to. But
that's overall, I'm so glad I watched Too Hype.
Just to show, like, you gotta be good. Like, just be good people. Like, you don't want to make it to the top by being a bad person, and even chasing the money and the clout. Like, you could definitely lose yourself. Like, do not chase that stuff and lose yourself. Like, be good people. Treat others with respect. Like, don't get a big head because you have an online presence or you have a lot of money. Like, it changes people, and it's such a bummer. It's very, like, I've even changed. I don't like how I've changed with these guys. Like,
I'd be damned if I lost a friend to clout and money.
100% true. The people you're around are a representation of you. So I do not want to be around those people, and I just hope that you guys yourselves just be good, happy, caring people, and don't take advantage of other people. Don't lie and manipulate. Treat others with respect. You guys get what I'm saying. I think I encourage you guys to just work on yourselves and find what you want to do to be happy, care for the people around you, and I think that's pretty much it. I don't know what's to come for 2021, but let's all hope that it's better.
Hopefully nothing in 2020, bro. Last year was garbage.
If they say some bullshit, I'm going to call it out and talk about it, and that's it. But I really hope to move on from these chapters of my life, and I would appreciate just, you know, the respect of you guys knowing that I've been through a lot with these guys, and I don't care to have any interaction with them online anymore moving forward. And yeah, I appreciate you guys' messages. There's so many messages trying to support me during these times, and I can't get back to all of them, but I really appreciate you guys, and just looking forward to providing you guys with some good content next year. Not sure when that's going to be.
Some good quality content.
But thank you guys.
Yeah, alright. So this is basically the end of the video. Shout out to Mopi for getting better in rehab. Proud of you for that, man. I don't watch your content for real. I don't really know about, like, the only thing I know about him is that he's like the happy person in the group. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that you're doing good now. You're trying to get better, to do good, to roll out more content for your little, well, not little because you have a lot of subscribers, but for your fan base. Yeah, but Too Hype, bro, y'all gotta do better. That was terrible what y'all did to Mopi, man. LSK, oh y'all, terrible. Cause me personally, I wouldn't let my friend, maybe y'all wasn't trying to be friends to begin with in the first place, which is really big. But if I see my friend with the hallway that's messed up like that, and his room is probably filthy, and he's depressed and sad, and he's calling out for help, I personally check up on him every single day, make sure he's doing good, help him out. You know what I'm saying? That's oh my gosh, like that's crazy, bro. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That was wow. That was crazy. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. The next video is going to be, I think, on Jesser's side of the story. I kind of don't even want to hear what they have to say. Like, after watching Mopi's video, I literally don't want to hear what they have to say. I'll probably most likely watch Jesser's video and then just wrap it up. Like, I don't want to hear what Zach or anybody else has to say. I'll most likely just watch Jesser's video. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. 200 by February, it's the vibe.